First in my family with some legal bread. Had to risk it.
Wherever you are in the world tonight, or day, or evening, or whatever the hell it is. Hey, thanks for joining us. All right, our third vote of the night. Third, what did I say? Did I say third turd? I didn't say third turd. I said third fight. Don't you love it? See, that's one of the great things about watching XKO. As commentators, we can say whatever the hell we want.
You know, that's the thing about XKO. Taylor T-Pain Pace makes her return, and she's taking on Sarah Scott from Team Takedown. Let's get this fight started. Making her way down, Taylor T-Pain Pace. And I believe she's 19 years old.
This young lady, 19, 5'5", 135 pounds.
Precision MMA is who she's representing.
Yeah, she's out of Lindale, Texas, which, folks, if you know, ever heard of the Tyler, Texas, that's very close to Tyler. 2 wins, 3 losses is her amateur career.
2 victories, 4 defeats.
Now, I've got her 2 and 3. I got her 2 and 3 personally.
Okay.
Now, I don't know, Antonio. I think she'd rather hear 2 and 3, so let's call it 2 and 3.
That's what we're going to go with.
That's right. Taylor Pace, 19 years old.
And, you know, I'll tell you, man, coming into this fight, she said she had a tough weight cut when she came in here facing Deborah Kuzman the last time she came in. So I think now we're going to see a more poised, energetic, refreshed fighter.
Yeah.
Sarah Scott, when you train with Team Takedown, man, you're pretty much chipping away walls on a building made out of brick. So basically that makes you the wrecking ball, and that's what she's going to bring in here, a wrecking ball of kicks and punches.
And of course, Antonio was talking about this lady walking into the cage right now. Sarah Scott, 25 years old, 5'7", 135 pounds, out of Arlington, Texas. She is 0-1. Trains with Team Takedown out of the gym in Arlington, Texas. Says she loves to stand up and fight on the ground, as does Taylor Pace. And Taylor Pace, I love it. Her nickname, and you know, it's hard to think of this looking at her, but her nickname is T-Pain. You gotta like that. So T-Pain and Sarah Scott are both getting ready to go down here, both saying they like to strike, both saying they like to grapple. So I'm hoping that these ladies will give all of us, you folks watching at home, live with us, I hope that they give all of us a slobber knocker. I want to see some really wicked punching and kicking and slams and the whole 9 yards. I mean, that's why we watch it. This isn't ballet, ladies and gentlemen. This is mixed martial arts.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is being brought to you by JD Engineering. It is scheduled for 3 rounds in the XKO Bantamweight Division. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the next bank blue corner, she's trained in jiu-jitsu and kickboxing. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighed in at 135.5 pounds. Bringing to the cage 2 victories and 3 defeats, representing Precision MMA. Fighting out of Lindale, Texas, Taylor T-Pain Pace. And across the cage, her opponent, fighting out of the Jim Ross red corner. She's a freestyle fighter. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 133.5 pounds. Representing Team Takedown and the Gym, fighting out of Arlington, Texas, Sarah Scott. Your referee, Aladdin Martinez.
All right, Taylor Pace is going to be in the War Tribe shorts, black top. Sarah Scott, the black shorts, pink top.
Here we go. Now, I'm telling you right now, these are tough women. And when I say that, I'm not throwing out technique or anything like that. I'm just saying they are tough. They're going to hit hard. They're going to kick hard. And it is going to be a brawl.
Yeah, they're both mentally tough. And you know Sarah Scott, you know, after losing her first MMA fights, really wanting to come in here and make a statement.
You know, she's not going to make the same mistake she made last time. Neither is Taylor T-Pain Pace. With a name like T-Pain, something's going to hurt. Something's going to walk out of hurting.
Yeah, and T-Pain, you know, keeping it nice and tight here, maybe looking to counter. Sarah Scott coming out a little bit harder.
Really looking forward to seeing what they're both going to bring here.
Well, right now, both ladies are composed. Sarah Scott, you know, throwing leather, nothing hard, just touching T-Pain up a little bit.
And that's the thing, is, Scott, you've been in this game long enough. You know how hard your opponent's going to hit. You know if you're just getting a little bit of tap, or you know if you're getting everything.
That's absolutely right. And when you get that little bit of tap, you know they're filling you out to, you know, for something potentially put your ass to sleep.
And that's the great thing about MMA is you're going to know right away what's working and what's not working. Everything is a test until you find out that sweet spot. Either it's leg kicks, either it's going for takedowns, it's either watch out for the left or the right. Right now, they're both trying to tie up.
Yeah, and Taylor, you know, she's kind of holding on here. You know, she looks stiff. She looks stiff against Sarah Scott. Sarah Scott looks loose and has just kind of been peppering up pace.
And, you know, and maybe that's the game plan that Taylor T-Pain wants. Take some abuse, take some shots, see how strong she is.
I got news for you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Nobody's game plan is to take some abuse. You're going to have somebody punch your ass out.
You know, Mickey Ward was one of those fighters that wanted to take all the shots he could and wear the person down.
Yeah, and look where that ended up.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, I mean, I don't know. When I was fighting, it's like, I don't want to get touching, you know, I want to be quick enough not to get touched. I want to do the touching.
You know, right
Sarah Scott's doing
Sarah Scott.
And right now, it's bag practice for Sarah Scott.
Right now, Sarah's just teeing off right now.
Yeah, because T-Pain has yet to bring the pain.
There it is. One hit. I'm telling you, she's just saving it, baby. She is saving it.
Well, listen, man, you know, whether that's the case or not, that was a hell of a punch.
I'm telling you.
And Sarah Scott was kind of like, I got this. Oh, shit, she just nailed me.
You know, Sarah Scott's been busy right here. He's landing punches, scoring points, causing some damage, looking fresh on those toes. And then here comes T-Pain Pace with a nice right hook, and it changes the pace of the game.
Nice.
A nice spinning back fist.
Yeah. I tell you what. And if Sarah Scott had done that with the other hand, she probably puts T-Pain to T-sleep.
Yeah, it could be the case.
Because you'd hit the open side of the face instead of that protected hand. But I like this. Sarah Scott, if I'm Sarah Scott, I try to push off here, get those shots in, push off, and then just come back quickly and hit her again while she's on the cage. Personal preference, my friend.
Here we go, last 10 seconds of round one. T-Pain is taking some shots in the midsection, and I'm looking at her face, not there.
And listen, I can't help but wonder if right now Taylor Pace, I think even her coach is kind of like, hey, what's going on here? Because right now T-Pain stands for taking pain.
Yep. Okay.
The T is for taking, because that's all she's done is take pain. And Sarah Scott's got to feel fantastic right now.
She came back into this game after having a loss on her amateur debut. She's coming back looking for retribution.
Yeah, and listen, your amateur debut, and here we see some of Sarah Scott's handiwork. And pop.
But see, here's the thing. I think I want to see a little bit more power. Because the punches were tap, pepper.
I agree. Listen, I agree. But that's the type of a situation. You're tap. You got the girl's hands covered up, and then you come in and you swing for a big leg kick.
Okay, I'm expecting something in round two because I was watching Taylor T-Pain Pace and her coach talking about strategy. I think she said, okay, you got round one out of the way. You know what she can do.
That's right.
Open it up.
That's right. Now, and she does. Listen, if there were any nerves involved, hey, one round's down, you survived it, nerves over. Let's get this, now we got to get in there. Let's do what we do.
I'm looking at, and you look at the background of T-Pain, she looks like a boxer. Her stance, her guard, that's a boxer. You see the difference between MMA, and here we go with the tie up here.
Yeah, and I think, obviously Sarah Scott's coach is, saying, hey, go ahead, get her in close, keep beating her up, because if you looked at T-Pain's midsection, it is blister red from the body shot she took in that first round.
But she's got abs of steel, baby. She's got abs of steel. Sarah Scott's testing them out right now.
Well, the thing about it is, steel will eventually break down. Oh, and I like that. T-Pain tried a little trip there.
But you know, I'm actually looking at T-Pain like she's holding back, and I want to know why. Sarah Scott.
I don't know.
Sarah Scott, she's feeling great right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's no urgency, I would say, in T-Pain. Oh man, and I mean, when you're getting hit like that, there's got to be some urgency. And you know, right now she thank God that this isn't pro because she'd be smoking elbows in there too.
So right now, T-Pain's back against the cage. Sarah Scott feeling great. Round one. She's into round 2, already halfway through.
Well, and Sarah Scott with those legs, I mean, the way she's positioned herself right now would do really well when she's got this position to smash some knees in there.
There we go. Now, I would have liked to see T-Pain put Sarah Scott against the cage, but hey, a separation's good here.
Yeah, and she just, you know, T-Pain just missed with a big punch on the, you know, when they got apart there.
I'm counting a 1-2 from Sarah Scott and nothing in return right now from T-Pain.
No.
I think she's loading up for something, but I think it's
wow.
that.
Big overhand right by Sarah Scott.
Right now when you have,
another.
T-Pain's eating some
yeah,
rights
and right there,
left.
that's what you do is you yuck them off right there.
One thing you're not going to do is shake off T-Pain. She has that really strong lower body strength. And, yeah, she just may get those underhooks in there to the lower leg. And
I don't know. Taylor Pace did a good job of blocking that. She's using the underhook. She's basing out well up against the cage. I mean, she's doing quite well. And I like that. She's trying to turn the corner to get out of there. Turns her hips and trying to reverse position.
Now she's working it towards the corner here. Now maybe this is where T-Pain wants to be.
Yeah, well, listen, if Taylor Pace is going to do something right here, first of all, you'd have to disengage unless you're going to catch a takedown. And she's not been able to disengage. And that right there, you need to punch.
What I'm thinking is right there, you said punch, uppercut. I'm thinking if you're T-Pain Pace, when you separate, you get some distance, quick uppercut.
That's exactly right. I mean, if you're going to separate out of that position where you had cage control, you got to make the person pay.
Because, I mean, she has the power, and she has the reach. I mean, she already has the height against Sarah Scott. It's time to start using some of the arsenal you have.
Man, you know, Sarah Scott, lead hand uppercut. She steps out with the left foot. The uppercut comes in from a strange angle. And I say strange angle. MMA fighters not used to seeing such a technical punch.
Right there. Now you saw
Brother, that was a technical punch.
But Sarah Scott is landing. If I need to see the stats. I'm thinking 80% of her punches, 90% of her punches, maybe more.
See, I was gonna say everything.
Everything. I'm with you.
I wouldn't go with stats. I'd just say she's landing everything. I just don't know. I mean, Taylor Pace is 2-3. I mean, she's five amateur fights. This isn't new to her. This isn't shock, cage shock, or adrenaline rush, or anything else. She just doesn't look like. It doesn't look like she's even wants to be in there, to be real honest with you. And I know that's not the type of fighter she is, brother.
Well, you know, the thing is we've seen several fighters come in, and they're late bloomers, I like to say, because they save everything into the last 2 minutes of the fight. Dylan Ashburn, for many fights here at XKO, he saves everything for the very end. This last fight, Dylan Ashburn went out there, opened it up, got the win early in the round.
Yeah.
Talking about this fight, Sarah
like
Scott.
You said, Dylan Ashburn, did it, our crazy little Irish friend.
Round 3, third and final round as we look at the Swallow time clock here at XKO 40. Sarah Scott in the pink and black. T-Pain Pace in the board shorts in black top. You know, Sarah Scott ended the last round with an inside leg kick. I'd like to see some more of that going on right now. If you're teeing off with T-Pain, go lower, go higher.
Both ladies swinging for the fences there. That connects. Either one of these ladies connects. The other lady's going down.
All right, now we have T-Pain stalking. If she turns her hip into one of those strikes, I'm talking about T-Pain, it could be lights out.
Yeah, and right now, that was a nice check hook right there that she.
Oh, Sarah Scott's shrugging it off. You didn't do anything, baby. Come on, bring something else.
Well, and because Pace is moving forward on Sarah Scott. If I'm Sarah Scott right now, I want to slow her down, and that's how you do it there with that cross.
Okay, now
she's got her back. Let's see, does she want to go to the ground? Pace is setting up for what could roll to a knee bar, but nope.
One thing you're not going to do, you're not going to take down T-Pain. That's one thing. So you may as well just go ahead and stay with the striking, stay with the kicks, because it's winning you the game.
Yeah.
Don't change your game plan this late in the game when you're winning already.
When you're having that much luck, hitting the face like that, nice body shot.
Man, you see she went up, down, went midsection, up top?
Yeah. And I tell you what, her boxing,
her
hands have been sickly phenomenal.
They really have.
and she looks in great shape, man. I mean, she just physically looks tremendous.
You know, I'll tell you, she kind of reminds me of a Benson Henderson talking about Sarah Scott. Just her stance, like she's almost ready for anything. Yeah, she's almost ready for takedown defense, and she's ready for striking.
Well, she needs to keep that mouth closed. She don't want her jaw broken if pace hits her, because I don't know if you can tell, she likes to dance around with that mouth open, and she's kind of been keeping it open a little bit too much for my personal liking. Oof, nice shot by Pace.
You know, I'm watching T-Pain, and I see Boxer all over. I see her thinking, you know, this might be 6-7 rounds. You know, go for points, go for the distance. This is the distance right here.
Well, yeah, it's not only distance, but it's MMA. I mean, a 4-ounce glove, one punch, and the night's over. Not that can't happen in boxing, but you don't have the padding to protect yourself. Now, that was a nice cross there by Pace. She got scored that. Let's see if Sarah Scott can keep up, keep up this energy level, keep up her pace, so to speak, that she has thrown out thus far.
30 seconds into round number 3.
And I like that Sarah Scott, Antonio, she's circling away from the power hand of T-Pain. She's totally circled out right here. Circle away so you can protect yourself.
You know, I'll tell you right now, Sarah Scott is 5 steps ahead of Taylor T-Pain Pace when she throws something. It's like she's already kind of selling it. Here we go. They're going. They're going.
And Sarah Scott's coach was screaming, you know, go ahead and give her a little bit. Well, I think that's a 3-round-to-none fight right there. You know.
I'm saying I'd like to get an interview with Taylor T-Pain and find out what happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges score the bout in favor by unanimous decision, Sarah Scott.
Hello fans, I am standing next to the other half of the XKO Amateur Series, a main event, Lauren Wabam Benjar. Now Lauren, a lot of preparation has gone into this fight. Tell me what you've been doing to prepare for it.
Just been grinding. I mean, we're in the gym every single day. I'm working with Montana De La Rosa, Jin Yu Fry. We're just grinding it out, putting all the kinds of work in.
Awesome. So now that you're on the XKO Amateur Series, how much does this mean to you?
I'm stoked. I'm super excited. I mean, I think I'm more excited to fight. Nobody wanted to fight me, so congrats to Tanika for stepping up and willing to take it.
Now, what can we expect from Wabam in the ring?
I just bring it. I'm just ready to be in your face. I'm ready to take it to where you don't want to go, and just ready to fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your other half of the XKO Amateur Series main event, Lauren Wabam Benjar.